Captain John H. Miller, the ordinary man thrust into extraordinary circumstances. How noble, how utterly predictable. You must feel quite proud of yourself, leading this ragtag collection of relics, vagabonds, and idealists. A schoolteacher turned soldier, now a leader of legends. Quite the resume you've built for yourself, isn't it? And yet, I suspect, even now, you're haunted by the same question that has plagued you since the beginning. What is the pool up on me? How ironic it is that your men once bet on whether you'd live or die, and now the fate of entire worlds rests on your shoulders. But tell me, Captain, do you truly believe you're up to the task? You, a man who never sought glory, never wanted this burden, now trying to lead against forces far beyond your understanding. You fight, you bleed, and for what? A cause you can barely comprehend in a world that is not your own? Let me be honest with you, Captain. I see you for what you truly are, a man out of his depth. You are no great leader, no chosen hero. You are a relic of a simpler conflict, a time when wars were fought with bullets and banners, not cosmic forces and ancient artifacts. You were plucked from your dying breath on a battlefield you barely understood and thrust into this chaos as though your presence here could somehow make a difference. But it doesn't, Captain. You don't. Do you know what my benefactors call men like you? Disruptors, temporary nuisances. Your story is not one of triumph, it is one of futility. You cling to the ideals of sacrifice and courage, but you fail to see the truth. Your sacrifices will amount to nothing. Your courage is wasted. And the lives you've led to slaughter, because that is what you've done, Captain, will only serve as ashes in the winds of time. And yet, even now, you press forward, don't you? Always the dutiful soldier, always the teacher trying to bring order to a chaotic classroom. But this is no classroom, Captain, and these are not children who need your guidance. They are myths and monsters, far greater than you, and they follow you out of pity, not respect. Perhaps you think I'm wrong. Perhaps you cling to the hope that your efforts will make some difference. So, let me enlighten you. My benefactors have shown me the full span of your existence. In your world, you were nothing more than a footnote in history, a man who fought valiantly in a war no one truly understood, only to die on a nameless hill in a country you never belonged to. Your life ended with no fanfare, no parade, just another casualty in an endless cycle of violence. And here, in this world, your story will end the same way. You will die, Captain Miller, as all soldiers do, broken, bleeding, and forgotten. You will not be the one to lead this fellowship to victory. You will not be the one to save this world. You will fall, just as all others before you have fallen, and your death will mean nothing. So tell me, Captain, as you stare into the abyss of your own irrelevance, do you still believe in your cause? Do you still believe that your life or death matters? Or will you perhaps finally embrace the truth I offer and step aside, letting those who truly understand power reshape this world? The choice is yours, Captain. But know this: the universe does not mourn the passing of a single man, no matter how noble he thinks he is.